Okay, we got here RX100, and what's wrong with it is it's got something in the lens. It's like brand new, but there's something in the lens, and it'll show on the CCD sometimes, and we got to clean it. So we got to take the CCD off and see what's in there. Sometimes it'll pop up on the picture and show a spot, and if you shake it, it'll go away, then it comes back. So something's loose in there. It's not showing it now, but we're just going to take it off, take it apart, and probably put the vac on it, clean it out, inspect it, see what's in there. Works fine, nothing wrong with it. Just has that little spot, something loose in there, a piece of trash. Okay, you're gonna need a micro screwdriver, with a little magnet, maybe. Get the right tip. This one comes with a bunch of different tips, so don't mess up the screws. Toothpick, maybe a piece of plastic. Okay, first thing, remove the battery, let the camera sit for a few minutes. Okay, we're going to remove, see if there's a screw behind here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 screws. Okay, now that you got your screws out, you start pulling this case back here at the bottom. Just get it to lift up. And push up on that case a little bit. And work the bottom some more. Get that to come out like that. And then separate the top. Now there's little wires here to go to the microphone. Pull that microphone, and then there's a cable over here. But before you pull this whole back cover off, you gotta get this mic out of here. And don't poke the, gotta get it on this side. Like that. Get that loose. And then you're going to lay it down like that. Slowly come up with it. And you can't really lay it all the way down. Just hold it like that. And get your toothpick and gently flip up this little retainer. And then put it under this one here, this little blue one. Pull that one out. Easily pull out the LCD. Put that aside. Okay, this part I didn't show on the video because it takes too long. So you gotta be so careful. But you gotta pull this black tape on the back of this lens. You gotta go so slow with it and just very carefully pull it all the way off. And you gotta be careful over here because it's on these cables. You don't want to rip them cables. And you just got to work it all the way off. It's on these cables over here. And you got to get that all the way off. It's on there pretty good. And that's why you got to go real slow with it. Take your time. And once it's off the CCD, you can just leave it right there. And then we're going to remove these 3 screws here. And then we're going to come over here. I'm going to fold this back a little bit. And get your toothpick. Very carefully pop that retainer up. And then we're going to pick out the CCD. Be careful with them cables, don't pull them, rip them. I'm going to flip it over a little bit. And push it out. Okay, there's your 1-inch sensor, and I'm looking at this thing in the light and I don't see anything on it, but I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it down once, probably blow this off around here. And I gotta set this somewhere so it don't get dusty. And then I'm gonna make sure nothing's lit, the vac can suck up like these little things here. They're little spacers, make sure they don't fall out. And if they do, make sure I see where they go. Then I'm going to inspect this whole lens to see if there's any trash in it. And put it back together. Okay, after taking it all off and cleaning it, inspected it real good with this bright light, looked all in the lens, cleaned it out. Don't touch the lens, you gotta just blow it out. If there is something on the lens, you don't want to rub on it. You want to try to just work on that one little spot, because if you touch the lens with anything, a towel, microfiber cloth, whatever, it'll smear. You'll never get it clean like it is. You want to try to just work on that one little spot, and use a little toothpick and a microfiber cloth like that. Just work on that one little area. And there was a little spot on the lens, got that off by working on it. Then the CCD, I didn't really see anything on the CCD. I made sure that under the glass there wasn't nothing loose. Then made sure it was all clean, looked good. So once I got it all clean, I put it back on here, which I didn't video all that because that just takes too long. It's time consuming. And I put one screw in there to go ahead and seal it off so no dust gets in there, and then I put the cable back. So it seems to be clean. I didn't really find anything that was loose in there, but whatever it was, when it would get on the back of the CCD, it would make a pretty good sized spot. He showed me a picture, but okay, so now just need to make sure this is clipped back in, that cable's in there correctly, and then close this retainer back. Okay, then I'll finish putting these screws back in there. And these you don't want to tighten. You don't want to tighten one side and then tighten the other side. You got to get them all in first and then snug them all down at the same. You don't want to, it'll crack the plastic if you do that. You just snug that one down, snug that down, snug that down. I mean, they don't really need to be that tight. Okay, now this sticky thing, lay that back on. Okay, once you got it all back together, get your LCD panel. You gotta get this little cable here in first. It's real short. You kind of get it like that. Just easily push it in and get your toothpick. Make sure it's in all the way. Then get your CCD cable. And push it in. You gotta be careful with these little retainers. Sometimes they're a pain, the way they're positioned. Okay, this is that thermal pad. I'm gonna see if this you talk about this on another video. That overheat condition when you're doing video, I'm gonna see if it'll transfer the heat into this piece over here and see if it does any good. You can watch that video. Let's get this thing back together. That ought to stay right there once it's together. Okay, then you got to get these little cables here. Push that in. Okay, after many failed attempts trying to get these little wires tucked in there, finally got them. And now you gotta make sure that these don't get pinched when you're putting this thing back together. Gotta kind of pull this cable, this cover. And make sure they're not getting pinched anywhere. Look in there, inspect it. Okay, don't forget this piece. This has to slide in right there. So I'm going to have to pull this back a little bit. And that's going to sit right there. Sit in there like that. Keep your eye out on them little cables in there. Keep pulling this back. You just got to keep working it all the way around until everything fits in nice. Be gentle with it. Okay, looks good. Okay, get your screws. And start putting your screws in. Just snug them down first before you get them all in. Okay, let's see what it does. No spot. We'll just test it and see what it does. That's about all I can do now. Good to go.